what would you recommend for someone who is a beginner to try and tap into truly understanding who their guides are, especially in these times where we're so compromised right now with so much information and controversy and things like that that are really taking our energies and our freedoms and kind of blocking everything. How do we clear that for both?
If I forget where I'm going, remind me.
I will.
Remind me angels and nighttime. Okay. Going to bed. Angels and going to bed. Okay. So one of the things that has come through my guidance for other people recently, and again, this is why I know it's not me because I'm not this smart, is that right now the energies are very thick. And so when we're trying to navigate, it's like walking through molasses. And so it is not necessarily a great time for building because everything is so thick. It's kind of like trying to paint with paint that's been left out, right? It's clumpy. It's not helpful. And so if you want to work with your guides right now, one of the things I would recognize is that it may be really hard for your guides and your guidance to get through all of that muck. And so if we can daily use that golden light to clear out our energy, do that golden light explosion, really feel the love in your heart, because that will activate that golden light and strengthen it. Really feel that love in your heart. I would not recommend something romantic, pick a puppy or something, or a beautiful sunset, the love of just nature. Right. And feel it in your heart, let it grow, and then explode it out. The more you can do that and raise your vibration, or do that golden light exercise every day where you bring it in from above and through the body, that will really help clear you so that you are more, it's easier for your guides to reach you. Now, back to your original part of your question, beginner versus advanced. With beginners, what I suggest is as they're falling asleep, ask your guide or an angel, maybe start with guide that is working with me most right now, which could be an angel, it could be a guide. Ask them to sit with you as you go to bed. And just, again, first before you do it, how is, who's Cindy today? How is Cindy right now? And then once you've got your baseline, invite in your guide to sit with you as you fall asleep. You're not asking them to tell you anything. You're just saying, sit with me. And then say, how does that feel? How does that feel different? Right? And you'll start to be able to learn. Remember I said, I know through energy and trusting and knowing that they come, but you'll start to be able to sense and know the difference between the different guides, and you'll be able to sense them more, their presence more. A lot of times when my guides want to talk, they'll tickle the top of my head and it'll feel like ants on my head. It's very annoying actually. And I know that they're there. So the first thing that I would say as a beginner, it's going to be a twofold or threefold answer, so hold on, is ask for your guides. The second thing that I would say is if you have a divination deck or a tarot deck, if not, you can get one through ARE Bookstore. They're open quite a bit now. They'll send you one, or you can go online, whatever. And pull a card for the day. And this is why I like the divination decks more. And then look for signs and synchronicities that are in alignment with that card. So let's say you're using a medicine deck and you pull skunk. Well, skunk is respect, right? Everybody respects the skunk. It's like, okay, And so then throughout the day, look and say, and ask for the message, ask for it to align with your day. Maybe pull a card thinking, what will show me the energy of the day? And then look to see, how does the universe communicate with you in regard to respect? Now, it doesn't mean you're going to have a skunk, right? Don't be that literal. But, how does it, or lack of respect, because, it works in the positive and the negative. And so that you're looking, so what is that doing for a beginner? It's teaching them to look outside of themselves instead of focusing, I need to hear my answer, you know? It's showing you that you are getting information from your guides, your adepts, your angels, from God, wherever you want to see it coming from, all the time. Then, third part, so three-part answer. Write it down. If you get a hunch, an aha, could this be a little movement of my intuition? Write it down in a binder. I like to use a 3-ring binder so I can add more paper in. And then just when you get validation, follow it up with the validation.
Now, have you been doing that a long time?
I don't do it anymore,
No,
but
in the beginning stages.